Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses Osei Yao Sakodie of TRC Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our exposés, Testimony, New World Disorder, Expose Part 203, Expose Part 203. Before we begin, we would want to welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Inganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Kuso, Diwo, to San Yusenyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamo, Karibu, Ekabo, no, O, Sano, Dezua, Elkwandehena, Mitash, Duburo, Zalovat, Bine Ivinit, Barigalus, Vita Ichi, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Vekmen, Estam, Wozut, Walan, Anuman, Bienvenido, Namaste, Swagetam, Kush, Amadid, Baruch, Haba, Marhaba, Huanyong Haminida, Huanying, Nyejeko, Anyamime, Nyejeko, Wezolo, Novio, Nia Wezo, Aquaba to program Testimony, New World Disorder, which Testimony, New World Disorder is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global willful lies, deception, and delusion by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. And yet, they have chosen to deal with us almost 2 decades now, for the past 17 years. With this extremely dangerous US undercover agent, having brought humanity and the nations of the world into this total global helplessness and the verge of the annihilation of humanity. Blessed ones, I would want us to remember over and over again that the Center for the Global Evil Pursuit is Ghana and America, the government of Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Nana Seminkuminya Kum Nipesie Addo of Ghana, and Joe New World Order Biden. Joe Biden. These two old evil men, they are behind the global evil pursuit against your nation, my nation, and the nations of the world. The ulterior agenda being pursued by these global wicked forces is not just the destruction of the nations of the world, bombs and bullets and guns. No, it is no longer so. The agenda has gone way beyond that. Whether the noise of COVID-19 willfully orchestrated by men, the Marburg, the monkeypox, the global lockdowns, Russia, Ukraine, they are all just they are all passing by. You understand? They are all diverting our attention from the ulterior agenda being pursued against the human race. And it is getting clear to the human race that we are at the verge of the annihilation of the human race as being pursued by global wicked forces. But the good thing is, by the grace of God, we as well get to receive some divine guide, divine direction, and divine insight that we may know exactly what to do in these times of global wickedness being visited on the nations of the world, upon humanity, by fellow human beings with the ulterior agenda to seek to take over your soul, my soul, the souls of all people of the nations of the world, whether we are Christians, whether they be Muslims or Judaïs, Rastafarian, Shintoist, no matter who you are, whether you worship or not, they are coming after your soul. And the reality of where the world is heading is becoming real, is becoming clear to us now. But we thank God that by His grace we are sure to receive some divine guide, divine direction that we may know what to do. So we are not moved. We understand. Aquaba to the program, testimony, e-word disorder. Humanity and the nations of the world. This is expose part 203. 204, 204 is going to be what to do. In this expose, we would want to understand that on Saturday, 18th of February 2023, Joe Biden and his administration, because they thought that they have taken over the Bangladesh terrorist company with the government of Nana Addo Akufo to cover up the heinous, cowardly, secret killing of Ghanaians for the past 17 years, and they have put measures to prevent them from coming to the White House to come expose them further. They thought that all is over, but however, God sent me to the White House to their surprise, and God cautioned Joe Biden and his administration, Akufo Addo, Bamiya and their administration of the consequence of the years of cowardly secret terrorism that have been committed against Ghana. 17 years with this dangerous US undercover agent, extremely dangerous. God made it clear to Joe Biden and his administration the consequence. If the Bangladesh company of terrorists engage in another cowardly secret terrorism against Ghana, or if the Bangladesh company of terrorists dare touch my wages, my income, one more time. So, at the house of Joe Biden, in that message of God to him, he got to know that God is not a man, you know. God says what he means and means what he says. So, in the fear of the consequence of his evil pursuit, which he is about to unleash on the dangerous US undercover agent, and which counterpart of his, Joe Biden quickly fled to US unannounced to Ukraine to go put sand into the eyes of humanity, to go seek to trouble humanity and the nations of the world, to go create more problems for America by supplying more weapons, promising to supply more weapons that Russia and Ukraine burn up, and the humanity gets blown up, and we are gone. So that was a very nice and diversionary tactics used by Joe Biden and his administration against the American people, against humanity, seeking to trouble the world the more in Ukraine. After my address to him on Saturday, the 18th of February 2023. However, America and the nations of the world, Joe Biden came back from Ukraine, and he had said to himself that, you know, he has, with the dangerous US undercover agent, for the past 17 years, 8 years with his superior, Barack Obama, and another years that he cannot count, making over 17 years, whatever atrocities that they have sought to perpetrate, they have carried out against Ghana, and no consequence. You understand? The US government tax money, whenever they want to steal it to bribe money lovers, the government of Nana Addo Akufo, to cover up the king of Ghanaians, they have done it. Nobody in America, not the Senate, not the Congress, not the Justice Department, not the State Department, not the U.S. President, nobody in America has been able to question them, you understand, and to hold them accountable for what they do. So he came back to America and said to himself, perhaps God is dead. You understand? He is done with the American people. No matter what he does, nobody can bring him into account. So probably God is dead. And he cahoot with Nana Akufo Addo and his administration. Deputy terrorist Mahmoud Baumia and terrorist Nana, greatest terrorist of them, Nana Akufo Addo. They have made the Bangladesh terrorist company take a stand that I don't want them to continue using their company, the Biden administration and the Akufo Addo government running their company with Montgomery County Police running the company as a terror cell to seek to shed blood in Ghana. You understand? I have taken a stand that I would not be a part of it. I have quit from the company. So Joe Biden and the coward secret killers, they have empowered the company that steal his income, take his income that is due him and is with the company. America and the nations of the world, God made the consequence of Joe Biden touching my income one more time in worship of the dangerous US undercover agent. God made it clear to him and he fled to Ukraine, came back, and nobody in America was able to hold him to law and to account. And therefore he thought that God is dead and has kicked against the prick by making the dangerous US and by making my income lawful due wages be stolen by the Bangladesh terrorist company of the state of Maryland. They call themselves Peter Bullies. So humanity, maybe as Joe Biden is in the efficacy of his imagination and his wickedness and evil, together with Joe Biden and the coward secret killers, is making them think that God is dead. Nobody in America, not the Congress, not the Senate, not the Supreme Court, nobody. They have done it for 17 years. Kill my diplomats, politicians, religious leaders, my family members, my Reverend Dr. David Nabemado. They have killed them all. And probably they will continue to do upon the earth, the destroyers of the earth, those that shed the blood of the life of their fellow human beings, the coward secret killers of the Ghanaian people, the Bangladesh terrorist company, they shall continue with this US and the extremely dangerous US and to do as they please upon the earth and to their fellow human lives. They will do it as they please, wherever they choose, without ever there being consequence. But America and the nations of the world, I want to tell us that Joe Biden is wrong. The dangerous US undercover agent, extremely dangerous US undercover, she is wrong. She has gotten it all wrong. God is not dead. And God does not work with bombs, bullets, guns, and knives. No. He does not work as men do. Therefore, it is not true, as they are assuming, that they are getting away with the evils of touching that which is mine. The consequence was made known to Joe Biden. And the consequence, if ever they commit terrorism, coward secret terrorism against Ghana, was made clear to Joe Biden before he fled America unannounced to the American people, to make a fool of them in another land, and came back to his land and said to himself that God is dead. God is not dead. It is only that he works in a mysterious ways. He works in mysterious ways. He is terrible in his handiworks. He is marvelous in his deeds. Therefore, let the earth be silent. Let us remain in silence. And let the lovers of money and the killers of their fellow men watch God. Whether God is dead or is alive, they would surely know. No weapon, no violence, no knives, no bullet, no guns. God is coming. And He doesn't come in a way that men think. So they must wait for His handworks. God told Joe Biden and his administration, Akufo, Addo, and his government, He warned them, don't do it. Haiti, let me shock us with something. On June the 30th, 2021, when the undercover agents laughed for money with the Montgomery County infant torturing police sought to take over my income, rob me of my income, and sought to assassinate me, the company gave me back my money that they wanted to rob me of. They gave me back my money. Even that, the wrath and the anger, the rage of God was still moving greatly. And it fell terribly on Haiti on the 7 days after. Ghana, my money that is robbed me of by the Bangladesh company, do you know how much it is? It is less than $200. Did you hear that? Less than $200. Fellow men that live to kill their fellow men for money, that live to destroy the life of my innocent people of Ghana, and choose to do as they please upon the earth. They have hit the rock of ages. Yahweh, my God, shall dead them. So let us be still and watch them, because my God doesn't work like they work. God bless you. Let us end here and go to the next expose, which is what to do. It is not true, as Joe Biden is thinking, that nobody in America can hold him accountable. That Akufo Addo is thinking that nobody in Ghana can hold him accountable, and they shall do upon the earth as they please, in worship of the dangerous undercover agent. And that God is dead. God is not dead. So they must watch out for him. He is marvelous in his deeds. His handiworks are terrible and excellent. We end here. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana.